What's up everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can see by the title, this video is all around thrifting, and I have been talking about how I'm trying to live more sustainably and make better choices in my life that benefit our world and our planet. And so thrifting is a huge way that you can do that. In this video, it's going to be in kind of two parts. So I'm going to first give like 8 of my favorite tips and tricks when it comes to thrifting, and these are just from my experience. I think that there's probably great advice out there from other people's experience with thrifting, but these tips are my own, and they are what has made me really find such incredible pieces and staples in my closet from thrifting. The second half of the video, I'm actually going to show you all of my favorite thrifted finds, show you how I style them. I don't know, I feel like it's really helpful to see thrifted pieces to get inspired, because a lot of the pieces that I have, like this button up for example, I thrifted from the men's section at Savers. You can find things like this at any thrift facility near you, wherever you're at. A lot of the pieces are just nice staples, again, staples in your closet that I think will look great on everybody. So I am going to show you how I style the pieces later on in the video, and hopefully that's helpful to you. Before I do jump into this video, I want to note something that I think is a common misconception about thrifting or around thrifting, and it is that, you know, you make money, you shouldn't thrift, you shouldn't buy used, buy new clothes, leave, you know, recycled clothing for those less fortunate. And of course, I understand the sentiment behind that, but it's just so far from what is like accurate. Statistically, in the US, 84% of donated goods end up in landfills. So there is an abundance of donations year over year, which is incredible. But it kind of means that people are overbuying, right? And then they're donating. So the best thing you can do is buy used, buy thrifted goods, because you're not aiding or leaning into more production of things, right? You're just going out and getting things that are already out there and are probably going to end up at landfills anyway. So just a reminder that if you're choosing to get into thrifting, you may have people say to you, like, leave those for the less fortunate. I had people in my life say that to me, and I understand where they're coming from, but it's just an education moment. Like, no. So anyways, I just wanted to call that out, that there is just no downside to thrifting whatsoever. But let's get into my 8 tips and tricks, my thrifting hacks, whatever we want to call these. So my first tip is actually for before you even get to a thrift store, and it is to search online or on social media platforms, whatever is comfortable for you, and look around to see what styles you gravitate towards, because that is very important when it comes to thrifting. Because think about when you're going shopping in a traditional store or a boutique, typically there's a lot of clothing that is styled, you know, on a mannequin, or there are a lot of pieces that you're probably drawn towards because they're trendy pieces and it's easier to shop in stores like that than a thrift store. In thrift stores, there's a lot of distractions, right? There's a lot of pieces that you wouldn't be interested in. So you need to know what you're looking for when you go into the thrift stores, is kind of what I'm getting at. So what I do is, before I go thrifting, a lot of times I create a mood board, and I create, you know, what I am going to look for while I'm thrifting. So look around on social media. Instagram's great, Tumblr's awesome, or just Google. Pinterest is great too, for styles that you're into, and put them all together in like a collage. There's a ton of free apps out there that you can use to just create a collage for yourself and see, like, what is my style right now? What am I into? What do I want to look for when I'm thrifting? Because most likely you can find it. And then my second tip, similarly, is for before you even get to the thrift store, and it is to research your area. There are different types of thrift facilities out there, right? You have your Savers, your Salvation Army, bigger warehouse style thrift stores where there's usually just donations constantly. And then you also have boutique type of thrift stores, consignment stores. Like, those are awesome options too, because the folks that donate there usually make money off of the donation. So sometimes they are higher quality, or there's at least more, there's a higher volume of higher quality goods. Whatever you're interested in exploring first, or on a particular day, research your area and see what types of thrift stores are in your area. Because around me, there's a ton of awesome big warehouse style donation centers, and then there's also a lot of great boutique stores where items are consigned and higher quality, and I kind of like to dabble in both. So explore your area for sure. A bonus tip with that is to also thrift at your family's house. Like, I am constantly, I mean, I grew up, my mom was always asking family members like, hey, if you're ever donating anything you don't want it, like, I'll check it out, just to not be wasteful. And I love that. I think it's awesome. And I think explore your grandparents' house. Definitely don't be ashamed to talk to your family members and be like, hey, if you're going to be getting rid of something, I'd love to check it out too, because that way, one, it reminds them to donate and to not just throw things away, and two, you get some goodies out of it. So 2 of my favorite items actually that I consider thrifted pieces are from my parents' attic, one of them, and the other one was from my grandma's closet. So just a reminder that thrifting comes in many shapes and sizes. My 3rd tip is to be patient and go when you have time. So I know obviously everything in life requires patience, right? But seriously, when it comes to thrifting, I really feel like you shouldn't just go on like your 1-hour lunch break, or when you just have, you know, a 30-minute window. Especially at, again, the big warehouse facilities, you should have at least 2 hours in there. Obviously, if you're going to those smaller consignment type stores, like, you don't need as much time, but the big ones are so fun and you need a lot of time. My next tip is to ask the employees at the different thrift stores that are near you what days they do their restocks. Like, what are the days of the week that the goods are being put out? Because normally there's 1 to 2 days a week that happens. And so I know for me, my local Savers, my go-to, it's Tuesday mornings is their restock day. So I got the tea from the woman that works there, and Tuesdays are the day that I always try to go. So next tip is to never skip out on the men's section. I feel like when I first got into thrifting, I never went into the men's section of thrift stores. I kind of just stayed in my lane, so to speak. I recently have started going to the men's section, and like this number here, this is just a beautiful like suede collared oversized shirt that you'll see me style in a little bit, but this is from the men's section. I don't know, I just feel like a lot of like oversized button-ups and looks in general are in right now, and so definitely go to the men's section and check out the pieces that they have. Also, you can go to the men's section for jeans. I'm gonna give you a tip in a minute on how to see if jeans will fit you when you're thrifting, but you can definitely find some good jeans in the men's section. So my next 2 tips are kind of in the same category-ish, and the reason that they're similar is because usually when you're thrifting at the bigger thrift stores, there's no dressing rooms or place for you to like try on clothes, and so always wear, like when I'm thrifting, I always wear like a tank top and then some sort of like button up or sweater over it that I can easily take the sweater off to try on the clothes. If you're not comfortable with the clothing like touching your skin, you can wear just like a light long sleeve shirt, short sleeve shirt, whatever you want. Something that the clothing can just easily go on top of so that you can see if it fits you or not. Normally, like at Savers, Salvation Army, they always have mirrors at the ends of the aisles. So as long as you're comfy, you can just try on the stuff right there in the store, but it's best when you have like a light layer of clothing on to try the pieces over. Again, if you've never thrifted before, you wouldn't know that they don't have fitting rooms. I had to learn that the first time I thrifted, so just an FYI. But pants, right? Okay, well, I'm not gonna put pants on over my pants when I'm trying out clothing at a thrift store, but the same woman that told me about the restock day at Savers also told me that there's a secret, and maybe you guys already knew this. I feel like this is probably a common thing, but I didn't know that if you take the top of jeans or pants, let me show you. So if you take the top of the jean, like from when you hold them like this, kind of the waistline here, if you put this around your neck and it touches, like these perfectly touch around my neck, this looks so funny. It means that they fit you. I don't know how, but I know that it works. Every time that I have tried a pair of pants in this way at a thrift store, they always fit. Of course, sometimes things just aren't gonna look great on you, but for the most part, it's a great hack. And I guess another tip or question you should ask when you're thrifting is what is the return policy? So I know, again, I keep mentioning Savers. I'm loving Savers right now. But Savers has like a 2-week window as long as I keep my receipt. So I can go home, try things on, and then you have a 2-week turnaround time to return. So if you're not comfortable doing any of the things I just mentioned in the store, just pick up things that you think will work for you, go home, try them on, and then return. Last up, it's not necessarily a tip, but it's just a reminder and something that I try to do. Every time I go thrifting, I bring donations with me when I thrift to then get rid of. And it's just a great way to continue the circle of donations. As I mentioned, a lot of donations end up in landfills, so sometimes when I know I'm thrifting and going to be bringing items home, I'll try to sell more items on Poshmark, or I'll try to consign more items and you know, make money off of them rather than just donate them, because again, donations, there's just an abundance of them, which is awesome, but it just means that there's a lot of production going on in the world and a lot of waste. So just something that I like to do. I always try to bring things with me. I'll ask Jonathan, hey, I'm going to Savers or Salvation Army, wherever. Do you have anything that you don't need anymore? What can we do to just like start to minimize our closet space? And again, it's been about a year of me doing this, and I don't always donate, right? But I feel like we've done such a great job at having just much less clothing and pieces in our home. I'm not thrifting every day, right? Like I'm not constantly bringing new things in. I don't need an excess of clothing, but it's just been really great to thrift and also donate and also sell. There's so many ways to just keep our economy stimulated while also not being wasteful. But let's get into the fun stuff. I love styling clothes, and I do think it is like a fun challenge when you're thrifting. I feel like I keep saying that, but I really do. So I'm excited for this. I have a ton of my new thrifted pieces. I actually just thrifted some great pieces this week, so I haven't even styled them at all yet, or like thought about how I'm going to wear them. So the outfits I'm gonna show you and put together now, I think I'm just gonna lay all of my clothes on my bed and just like go for it. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so I feel like I can just start with the outfit I had on. And so as mentioned, I hope you can see it pretty good. I love the men's section. Oversized just button-ups is the plug here. And I styled this with just this like sheer bodysuit underneath. You could wear black booties with this, little white sneakers. Like anytime you can just get an oversized button-up with something sexy underneath, I think is such a look. Or like a turtleneck if it's colder. I don't know. This is like the first piece that I wanted to show you because I wear this blue button down all the time now. So, okay, this next look I'm just obsessed with. So I thrifted both this collared shirt and this gray vest. And I paired it with these leather shorts that I've had for a little while with some black booties. I originally thought I was gonna wear this with jeans, and I do think I will eventually just wear it with my thrifted jeans, but I'm obsessed. I saw this pink collared like shirt. I loved it. It actually has pink on the sleeves too. I was like, yes, that is such a vibe. Anything pink. I got this like grandpa beautiful gray sweater. I saw a look on, again, Pinterest that was just like a collared shirt with a cute sweater. I was like, I could thrift that. And I did. So if you manifest a look, it will happen at a thrift store. You can probably see the clothes are starting to accumulate on the bed because I'm just throwing things everywhere. But next up is this blazer. I cannot tell you how incredible the blazer options are at thrift stores. And again, go to the men's section. This one is actually from the women's section and I'm so obsessed. I think it's Calvin Klein. Yes, Calvin Klein. This blue detail, which shows up when you fold the arms over. I'm gonna show you in a second. This gold detail, this claw clip or whatever the heck this is called. I'm just so obsessed with it. So I paired this blazer with just a leather skirt and bodysuit, and I actually have thigh highs on, but I would wear this with just a simple white dress, black dress, like jeans with sneakers. Like I would totally rock this look with like high-waisted blue jeans and just white sneaks to be casual. But yeah, don't sleep on blazers and always feel for those puffy shoulders. I think I have another blazer that has the puffy shoulders too, and I'm just, it's such a look and really high end. And honestly, this blazer was probably so expensive when first purchased, so thanks to whoever donated it. Somehow I completely forgot about this green number. Don't know how. I just feel like someone like nailed a job in this, you know, like this girl just went into that boardroom and was like, yes. So cute. I paired it with these thrifted jeans, and I actually went with snakeskin boots. You can kind of see them. And again, just going back to creating a mood board before you thrift, I knew that I wanted something in this color green, and it's helpful even if you don't know necessarily certain pieces you want to look for. Like to have certain colors is just helpful when you're browsing because they stand out to you more and then you feel super accomplished. Okay, so next up is this. I actually kept the same jeans on with the snakeskin boots. So this blazer is like a velour velvet material similar to that blue collared button up, and I am obsessed. I got this this past week at Savers, and this Harley Davidson shirt is the piece I mentioned that is from my parents' attic. It was just collecting dust up there, so I wear it all the time. Summer, fall, winter, I love this shirt. I know I mentioned before, pairing something oversized with something sexy is such a look, but also like a graphic tee or just something kind of baggy with print on it with an oversized blazer or whatever is a look. That is a trend right now, and I feel like this is pretty timeless. Like, my mom definitely wore an outfit like this in the 90s, so. And then this outfit honestly is just those same jeans again with a graphic tee and this cozy sweater. This sweater, I saw something so similar on Free People and I had on my mood board. So again, with like colors, also focus on designers that you like and styles that you like, because you can definitely find pieces that designers put out at thrift stores. And so I was obsessed with this. It gives me total Free People energy. And then this graphic tee literally could have been from Urban Outfitters for like $40 and I got it for like $4. So I just think this is so cute, running errands in the fall, just chilling, whatever. I really like it. Oh, anyways, I just really love a look like this that is inspired by really popular brands or designers and not the price. I'm taking these jeans off soon, I swear, but I wanted to just show you one other thrifted find in the fall, and I actually got this recently, so you can still get fall clothing now. I know sometimes people say at thrift stores you need to shop off season, but I've been getting some great fall items in the fall. And so again, I saw a print like this on Free People, and so when I saw like the black and white striped arm sticking out in the aisle, I ran over to it and tried it on. And so it is helpful to just have designs, styles, colors, trends that you're into that you have in your brain when you're thrifting, because you'll get a cute sweater. Okay, so another band tee that I got from a thrift store, it's the Strokes. You can definitely find this at Urban for like 5 times the price. And so hear me out with this outfit. I saw this skirt and I definitely did not plan to get a skirt like this, but I just fell in love with it. I like risky pieces that will be a challenge for me to style. And so I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna style it yet, but it has these suspender straps that I am obsessed with. And so I have it paired with Doc Martens, and I just think it's so cute. I don't know, I'm really liking it. I mean, obviously it's colder out, so I would probably wear an oversized something over this, maybe even try tights with it, but I think it's so fun. I just really like to lean into my edgier sense of style sometimes, and I just think this is so fun. I don't know. Okay, I'm literally covering my nipples because the internet sucks and I don't want to get flagged. Anyways, I needed a new pair of high-waisted black jeans, and I obviously knew thrifting was the way to go for that. So I found these and I did the test of measuring these around my neck, and they fit perfectly. They're like a boot cut bottom. I don't know if that's the best way for you to see. And the shoes that you just got a glimpse of are actually the thrifted finds. I'm going to show you. The thrifted finds that I got from my grandmother's attic, or her closet rather, and I'm obsessed with them. How cute. She's like, I haven't worn those in like 20 years. I'm like, Nana, you've been sleeping on me, girl. They're so cute. So I wear them pretty often. But anyways, let's style this outfit. So I have 2 things that I recently thrifted that I think would look cute with this. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll drop my Instagram right here. You probably saw I did a reel styling a lot of my thrifted finds. This one I got like a month ago. Sometimes I just wear it low with nothing underneath and just like button to here, so it's a little sexier. But anyways, I should probably button this up. Okay, so yeah, super cute. I would honestly just wear this with those loafers and a shoulder bag. So cute. I just love styling this flannel. I would consider it a flannel. It's kind of like a nice dressier material, but I also have this jean jacket. If you're in the Boston area, or it might be all over, there's this event called the Vintage Bazaar, and I go every year. Normally they come around 2 times a year, and so I got this jean jacket from them a few years ago, and it is my absolute favorite. It used to have a big, sick, like stitched patch on the back, but it came off just with wear, so I think when I go back to the same designer at the bazaar, I'm gonna have her put one back on. Anyways, you did not ask for that information. I just wanted to show you this jacket. But I wear this jean jacket all the time. I mean, thrifting jean jackets is pretty easy. I mean, most places have them. And some form. Again, for women, definitely go to the men's section for a good jean jacket too, because the oversized look is just dope. You kind of get the gist. Yeah, no, I would not wear this together. But only one outfit left, and it's really just a dress that I'm so excited about. I don't know what made me pick this out, but I'm obsessed with it, and I'm definitely wearing it out next weekend. And I think I'm gonna pair it with this jean jacket, so let's do that. So I have no idea if this dress is going to look as cute on camera as it is in person, but I wanna get close so you can really see. Again, it's like I must have just been drawn to that velvety material right now, and it has this like flap detail, so when you walk it just looks a little more dramatic. I have no idea what made me even find this. I mean, little black dresses are pretty common at thrift stores, but I don't know, I just gravitated towards this one. I wasn't sure what to pair it with, but I went with this chunky black booty look. I feel like if I had knee-high like brown or cognac color boots, I would do that, but I think it's so cute. I think I would do something like this, just like a cute little shoulder bag with it. I don't know. And for a jacket, I would probably just style this jean jacket over the shoulders, again with those little pads. It's just, this is just the last look in this video here. Okay, taking this off the tripod to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. My hair was probably a frizzy mess. I did not do it out of the shower. Didn't think you'd care about what my hair looks like. So thank you so much for watching. That was the last look I wanted to show you, and I just hope that this was helpful and fun for you to just see me in some of the pieces that I've recently thrifted. And again, hopefully the tips and tricks were helpful for you wherever you're at in your thrifting journey. It's such an exciting hobby to pick up, honestly, and it's an exciting way to revamp your closet, be stylish, and be really proud of your outfits. Maybe that's not for everybody, and style is just exhausting for you. Even if that's the case, thrifting can still be fun, but for me it feels so good to have a fun outfit on that I like worked for a little bit and no one else really has, because it's not at the mainstream stores right now. And so all that to say, wherever you're at with thrifting, it's a great place to be, and you can just continue to grow. And I'm gonna keep putting out more content periodically on thrifting finds and tips and things I learn, because that's what this channel is about. So hopefully this was helpful again, and I will see you all in my next video. You can do better.